Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. Today is Thursday. It is September 28th. It also happens to be my sister and my niece's birthday, and if my mom was still alive, it would have been her birthday today, and she would have been, I have to think a minute, she would have been 50, 60, she would have been 73 years old. No. Yeah, she would have been 73 this year had she been alive. So happy heavenly birthday to her. Anyway, I was going through a video that I was going to upload this morning to you guys, and you guys are actually going to see this on the same day that I'm recording it. Unfortunately, what happened yesterday, and I'm going to do a little backstory of what happened yesterday. I filmed a great segment of the kitchen remodel, and then I unboxed my iPhone, or my new Apple Watch. I take that back, not the phone, because I've had the phone and that's what I'm recording on. Unfortunately, what happened is I ran a couple of errands yesterday, and when I came back from the last errand that I did, I came into the house and my phone layout totally changed. I don't know what happened to it, but it got rid of all of my apps and it did a different layout. So I took it back to AT&T and they reset the home screen for me, which was okay, but I lost all of the layout. So I called Apple. I had to do a system reset on my phone, and they don't know why it did that. They were like, we don't know why we're doing this. So after that happened, what I didn't realize happened is the entire segment of the iWatch and talking about what I did yesterday in the kitchen all disappeared because it never saved to the iCloud. Oh, so that video was wiped out. So we're going to backtrack. So pretend that today is Wednesday. I'm going to do an unveil. I'm going to do a little bit of talking, and I'm going to let you know what happened with the kitchen. So let's get into it. The first thing I did yesterday is I repainted the ceiling. So the ceiling is officially now finished. Now all it needs to do is it needs to actually cure. It needs about 4 days. My husband said about 48 hours, which would be 2 full days or 3 days, depending on how you look at it. I'm going to give it at least until probably Sunday before I even try to tape the ceiling. Now, when I say tape the ceiling, you're going to do exactly like what you did around the windows, only this time you're going to do it on the, I'm going to try to move my finger, there we go. You're going to tape along the edge, but on the ceiling part. And this is important when you paint. You want to do that so that when you paint the wall, that the wall color does not end up on your new freshly painted ceiling. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that if you've never taped an area before, how to properly tape it. It's very, very similar to what you did on the wood trim painting. It just happens to be that you're going to be doing it on the ceiling. The biggest thing is once you have painted a wall, or you painted a ceiling, or even you painted the woodwork, if you do the woodwork first, is you have to allow the paint to fully dry and cure. You don't want to attempt to put paint on something that's just been painted like the next day, because what can happen is the tape can actually adhere to the paint, and when you pull the tape off, you actually can pull the paint right off with it. So make sure you always give your freshly painted, whether it's a wall, a ceiling, a woodwork, that you give it enough time to cure before you attempt to paint, to tape. God, these were not easy for me to say today. So, the ceiling actually right now is dry. I can run my finger over it and it will be totally dry. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to touch so you guys can see. And you'll notice there's no paint on my finger. And that can be misleading. Like I said, you really, really, really need to allow it to fully cure before you do anything. So I'm going to take, since today's Thursday, I'm going to take Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday off. Unless on Sunday I start taping, then I'll do a special tape and show you guys how much you should tape the ceiling and how far out you should go. So, that being said, that was the kitchen remodel update. I'm going to give you a special video and we're going to get into it in just a second. I'm going to stop the video, so this is going to close out this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for the next kitchen remodel. Keep the comments coming. I love reading them. I know I tell you guys this almost every video now. I love interacting with you guys, and I'm so glad that I can interact with you guys. You guys make doing these videos worthwhile, and I really, really enjoy them, and we're going to learn a lot of things this year, maybe not so much painting, because after this room is done, I will not be doing or filming any other room of my house, because my videos are based on my cooking, and since I'm not cooking right now and remodeling the kitchen, you're getting a taste of what it's like to actually go through this entire process. And I'm excited about the new furniture that's coming, and I think you guys are going to be wowed by our decision of the new furniture. So anyway, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to get more great videos from me, and I'll see you on the next kitchen remodel.